When accidents happen, financial resilience through group coverage. Hello again, and welcome back.
Hi everyone.
In this episode, we want to talk about something no employer really wants to think about, but probably should.
I know, right? It's one of those what if conversations, the kind you hope never becomes real.
Yeah.
But if it does, you'll be glad you planned ahead. Yes, Group Personal Accident Insurance or GPA, but from a different angle.
Now, most workplaces have health insurance in place. That's become the standard, and it's great.
Yeah.
But the assumption often is we've covered our people, right?
But what if someone meets with an accident on their commute, or falls while working off-site, or slips on a staircase during a branch visit? Health insurance might cover some hospital bills, but what about income loss, disability, long recovery time?
That's exactly where GPA steps in. It's not just a medical benefit, it's a safety net for the moments that shake up lives. Not just for the employee, but also for the employer who's left navigating what comes next.
We've heard it before, GPA is only needed for field staff or high-risk roles. But think about how most of us work today.
Yeah, we're on the move,
Yeah.
always. Commuting to work, traveling between branches, visiting clients, stepping out for meetings. In today's world, risk also travels in dress, shoes, and laptop bags.
Yeah. And when something happens, how a company responds says a lot.
True.
That's where GPA quietly steps up and protects both the employee and the organization.
Let me share a real story.
Yeah, that'll be great.
So, a retail furniture chain had a store supervisor,
Mhm.
someone with the years of experience. I remember this happened
Okay.
just a year ago or so. During a stockroom mishap, he lost two fingers in a rack collapse.
Oh,
Yeah, his injury wasn't life threatening, but it meant he couldn't continue the same physical job.
yeah.
The company's GPA policy classified it as permanent partial disability and issued a lump sum payout that helped him manage his EMIs and adjust to a different role at work. He stayed on, loyal, respected, and still productive.
That's good. And I mean, this also worked well for the company, right? They
Yeah,
retained someone skilled, avoided retraining, and reinforced a culture of care. All of it without dipping into company funds.
yes.
Now, this reminds me of a similar but very different incident. In this case, a young civil engineer at a consulting firm was commuting to a project site when he had a major bike accident, and it was so severe that he required spinal surgery.
Oh God, that meant a long road to recovery for him and a long absence from his role at work.
Yes, but GPA saved the day.
Okay.
His rehab was covered, but more importantly, his temporary total disability benefit gave him weekly income while he was out of work for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have to borrow. His family wasn't under financial stress. And when he returned, he came back to the same job with even more trust in the organization.
Nice. And the company did not lose talent, didn't scramble for cover, and their teams saw how the company stood by its people.
That's the thing. The direct financial help is just one part. What matters just as much is what employees feel in those tough moments.
True. They remember that someone had thought ahead,
Yeah.
that the company didn't panic or push the burden onto them. And their colleagues notice it too.
Let's be honest and bust the myth. GPA is not expensive.
True.
It's one of the most affordable group covers you can implement. No medical checks, no messy onboarding.
And the return on trust, loyalty, and long term retention? Absolutely worth it.
Yes. So ask yourself, when something unexpected happens, do you want to be the employer figuring it out
Hmm.
or the one who already had it covered?
Because GPA doesn't just support your team, it protects your culture, your reputation, and your ability to do the right thing when it matters most.
Well, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye bye, take care.
Goodbye.